In the digital age of technology and activism, few figures have sparked as much debate and intrigue. This hacker, a man who walked the thin line between hero and villain, challenged the perceptions of privacy, security, and the price of truth. Born on February 20th, 1981, in Los Angeles, California, Adrian Lamo displayed an early fascination with technology, nurtured by his father, who was a software engineer. By his teenage years, he had become adept at hacking. Inspired not by malice, but by a desire to expose security vulnerabilities. In the early 2000s, he became homeless after a series of personal and financial struggles. During this time, Lamo targeted several high-profile corporations, employing a range of techniques and tools that both showcased his ability to make fast and quality decisions within technology, as well as his ability to use social engineering. He began in 2001. The first on his list was Microsoft. Lamo utilized social engineering techniques to gain access to Microsoft's internal network. He often posed as a legitimate user, sometimes even claiming to be an employee needing assistance. He was able to gain access to Microsoft's internal systems by exploiting poor security configurations and weak passwords on internal networks. It's likely he exploited common vulnerabilities within Windows operating systems that Microsoft systems ran on, such as Server Message Block and the Remote Desktop Protocol. While Lamo didn't directly get anything valuable in terms of monetary or data theft from the Microsoft hack, his intent was to expose the security flaws within one of the largest tech companies, believing that even giants like Microsoft were not immune to breaches. His next target, in the same year of 2001, would be Yahoo. Lamo again relied on social engineering. He would gather information about company operations and employees to craft convincing impersonations. He identified and exploited security gaps that had been overlooked. He used a mix of hacking scripts and basic network tools, such as Netcat. This allowed him to move around the network, establish communication with compromised systems, and exploit vulnerabilities without being immediately detected. Along with this, he used SQL injection techniques that allowed him to manipulate database queries. His motivation was to reveal that even major platforms were susceptible to attacks. He wanted to push for greater accountability in the tech industry. In 2002, Lamo executed one of his most audacious hacks ever by breaking into the New York Times internal network. Lamo altered a headline on the website to demonstrate the fragility of journalistic integrity and security. This act was a bold statement about the importance of securing media platforms, which he felt were critical to public trust. In 2010, Lamo's life took a dramatic turn when he became involved in the case of Chelsea Manning, a former United States Army intelligence analyst who gained international attention for leaking classified military documents to WikiLeaks in 2010. Manning disclosed hundreds of thousands of documents, including military reports from the Iraq and Afghanistan wars, diplomatic cables, and video footage of airstrikes. These leaks revealed details about the conduct of the military and sparked widespread debate about transparency, government accountability, and the ethics of whistleblowing. After Manning leaked the classified military documents to WikiLeaks, Lamo faced a moral crossroads. Lamo contacted authorities to report Manning, citing concerns about the potential dangers of the leaks. This decision stemmed from his belief that such information could endanger lives. He saw himself as a guardian of national security, grappling with the implications of leaking classified information. Lamo believed that by reporting Manning, he was acting in the public interest. Lamo was arrested in 2010 after he reported Manning's leaks to the authorities. His cooperation with the government drew significant backlash from the hacker community. His willingness to engage with law enforcement and provide information about Manning's activities was seen as a significant betrayal, which eventually led to Manning's subsequent arrest and trial. After the Manning case, Lamo struggled with the consequences of his decisions. He became an advocate for mental health awareness, openly discussing his own battles with depression and anxiety. Lamo's life became a narrative of redemption and reflection, a quest for purpose amid the chaos of his past. Adrian Lamo passed away on March 14, 2018, at the age of 37. His legacy remains complex, marked by innovation, ethical dilemmas, and the heavy burden of his choices. In the end, Lamo's story serves as a reminder of the responsibilities that come with technological power and the ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity. His journey through hacking, ethics, and personal struggles continue to resonate through the digital age. For more notorious hacker stories and all things tech, like and subscribe, leave a comment below. Use the link in the description to donate.